Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Wednesday, July 17th, 2019. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Members of the Nevis Island Administration's Cabinet today, Wednesday, July 17th, received training in Emergency Operations Center Management. The exercise was part of a week of training facilitated by the U.S. Southern Command Southcom Humanitarian Assistance Program in collaboration with the Nevis Disaster Management Department.
We have embarked on the upgrade of our facility and also the management structure with regards to emergencies. So we petitioned the U.S. Embassy through the agency of the U.S. Southcom and requested some assistance with regards to emergency management training and upgrade of facilities. So we have received this donation, and part of the installation of equipment, we have 1 week of training.
According to Brian Dyer, director of the NDMD, permanent secretaries and heads of departments in the NIA, as well as representatives of the police and non-governmental organizations, are benefiting from the training. Pedro Corralisa of U.S. Southcom and contractor Lee Goldstein of Business Contingency Group facilitated today's training.
What's going on right now with the training and equipment is giving the tools to Nevis so they can react to their own disasters, because the first responder is the nation. Once you know that you cannot handle that disaster, then you go and touch us and ask for the assistance. But we want you to be your first responder. We want to give you the tools so you can react to your own disaster. And I think this is what we have done during this training and capability of the personnel.
Acting Premier and Minister responsible for disaster management is the Honorable Alexis Jeffers.
We are trying to put in place all of the necessary infrastructure and to make sure in the short term, intermediate term, or even the long term, we are ready for whatever the eventualities are. So I also want to thank at this point in time as well the U.S. Embassy based in Barbados, because it was through their instrumentality that this particular management training was put in place. I want to say thanks, and I want to speak on behalf of the cabinet members who are here this morning. We did have some good engagement here where questions were asked, and the information, even though it was somewhat compact into 2 hours. It was a lot of information, but we were sure that we'll have a soft copy so that we can have some further look at and ensure we have that in our possession in the event it's needed.
Also present was Abdias Samuels in his capacity of disaster coordinator for the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. The training, which began on Monday, July 15th, will culminate on Friday, July 19th with a simulation exercise. The Order of St. Christopher and Nevis, the highest honor that can be bestowed on a non-national, was conferred on Her Excellency Dr. Tsai Ing-wen, President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, by Governor General His Excellency Sir Tapley Seaton during a brief ceremony at Government House on St. Kitts on Monday, July 15th. The Governor General welcomed Dr. Tsai to Government House and expressed appreciation for the deep bonds St. Kitts and Nevis has with Taiwan. The citation accompanying the medal highlights that since Dr. Tsai assumed office in 2016 as Taiwan's 14th president, she has demonstrated a devotion to the promotion of shared values and has affirmed the accomplishments of the commendable cooperation between the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis and the Republic of China, Taiwan. These actions have been admired and hailed by the people and government of the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis. This first state visit of Her Excellency President Tsai Ing-wen to our country will greatly enhance the relations and cement cooperation between the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis and the Republic of China, Taiwan. In response, Dr. Tsai thanked the Governor General and others for the warm welcome to the Federation, noting that Sir Tapley, Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, and other top officials have visited Taiwan, and she was proud to reciprocate this honor. To be awarded the Order of St. Christopher and Nevis is truly a special privilege. This serves as an ultimate recognition of the long-standing friendship between the two countries, the President said. adding that the occasion had special meaning, as it was Sir Tapley, as Attorney General in 1983, who was instrumental in formalizing diplomatic relations with the Republic of China Taiwan after St. Kitts and Nevis gained independence that same year. Nevis Bryan and Vianney Ferguson are the Medical University of the Americas MUA Nevis Island Administration NIA scholarship recipients for 2019. The awardees were revealed during a brief ceremony at the Ministry of Finance Conference Room today, Wednesday, July 17th, when Junior Minister of Health, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, delivered brief remarks.
So I want to say to them, congratulations and all the best going forward. Dericia, I understand that you will be doing something in special education. It's an area that we definitely need some additional support in, and I'm happy that you are doing that, because in as much as we look at those persons who are mainstream, we also have to look at those who need additional help, that special one-on-one touch. And I'm so happy that you are doing something in this area. The other recipient, Mr. Ryani, is not here with us, but his mother is here with us today. And I would want her to say to him that we applaud his efforts and his brevity, because pursuing math and engineering is an area that we have not seen persons gravitating to in the recent past. And so we are happy that he has now sought it fit to embark on that important journey, and I'm hoping that he would be that beacon, that light would encourage others to go along that line.
Dericia Bryant also expressed her thanks and spoke a little about her field of study.
I feel that special education is a field that not too many persons are interested in. I am pleased to know that my country has this as its top priority. Hence, the children with special needs would continually have teachers to nurture and educate them so that they could be a productive part of our society. I am very grateful to all who would have made this possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hyacinth Ferguson, mother of Vianney Ferguson, spoke on his behalf.
We as a family would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Medical University of the Americas and the Nevis Island Administration for this prestigious scholarship award. It is a great opportunity. This scholarship will definitely relieve the financial constraints of going to college. For that, we will be forever grateful. I have prayed about it, and my prayers has been answered. To God be the glory. To Ryani and Dericia, the awardees, as you go off to college, I would leave with you these words: live up to expectations, go out there and do something remarkable.
The selection committee comprises of the permanent secretaries in the Ministries of Health, Human Resources and Education, as well as the principal education officer and a representative from the private sector and youth. Each student will receive $22,500 per year and is required to maintain a 3.0 grade point average. So far, 18 persons have benefited from the MUA NIA scholarships. Still to come.
What I would want to highlight are a few of the students that did exceptionally well on the test of standards.
We'll give you the details after this break.
St. Kitts Nevis, get ready for Restaurant Week.
Save the date and save your appetite for the 5th annual St. Kitts Nevis Restaurant Week, July 18th to 28th, 2019. We are excited to announce the theme this year is Coconut. Visit the Restaurant Week website, www.restaurantweek.kn, to check out which restaurants are participating and make reservations to dine out from July 18th to 28th. This is the time for St. Kitts and Nevis to dine out and enjoy the best of our local cuisine. Follow St. Kitts Nevis Restaurant Week on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all the details.
Welcome back. The Honorable Troy Libert has announced Nevis's top 10 students in the 2019 Test of Standards. Mr. Libert is the Junior Minister of Education in the Nevis Island Administration.
And these are the grade 6 students, so the ones that will be leaving primary school and going on over into high school. So the top student for this year's Test of Standard was Rusha Sharma, and that student was from the Nevis Academy. The student that placed second was Rudelsia Budgen from the Charlestown Primary. Then we had Rejon Fifield from the Joycelyn Libert Primary. Then Rashvi Rao from the Nevis Academy. Then Jalik Tyson from the Charlestown Primary. Then Shamar Utley from the Joycelyn Libert Primary. Jahadon Herbert from the St. Thomas's Primary. Then Kalia Jones from the Charlestown Primary. Then Anhira Wilkes from the Charlestown Primary. And then Teshia Stanley from the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School.
Minister Libert also noted that the 2019 Test of Standards results are an indication that Nevis's education system is doing very well.
A good bit more than 60% of the students are being placed in the top 2 streams in high school. That's the 1A1 and the 1A2 classes. And what that shows is that the vast majority of our students are getting the academics. They are getting the mathematics and the language arts, the social studies and the science, and all of the other things that are being taught at the primary level, and they are equipping themselves for life in the future. They're equipping themselves to go on to high school and to take on more specific subject areas.
Junior Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Libert, speaking during the NIA's July 11th Town Hall meeting at the St. George's Anglican Church Hall. Food Festival, an initiative of the Department of Agriculture, is slated for August the 2nd at the D.R. Walwyn Plaza in Charlestown. The festival, which is in its 9th year, is being celebrated under the theme Think Climate Smart, Food and Nutrition Security and Sustainability. It will feature a cake and mango ice cream competition.
The judging guidelines for the mango ice cream competition would be on flavor, texture, color, taste, melting rate, and presentation. So those are some of the key things the judges would be looking for in terms of the mango ice cream competition. Also, there would be a cake competition. They will have the plain cake, dark fruit cake, and cheesecake. The cake competition, persons would do their cake. If you can't be there with your cake, persons will bring their cake. We'll have an area where we place the cake and the judging would be done. So if you're working and you could make a cake the night before, or whatever the case may be, you bring it that morning at that event and we'll secure it and the judging will go on, and if you are the winner, we'll alert you that you win. So you don't have to be at the event to take part in the cake competition. You'll make your cake, you'll bring it. Some of the things they're looking for, the fruit cake, fruit fully incorporate in the cake as a wet ingredient. You'll have fruit incorporate as a dry ingredient. Those are some of the things. The light plain cake or heavy fruit cake, all that sort of thing. So you want persons to showcase their skills.
Deputy Director Floyd Libert is also encouraging persons to visit the Department of Agriculture at Prospect to sign up for the cake and ice cream competition, or if they are interested in operating a booth at the event. Coordinating the food festival is the department's Chief Extension Officer, Steve Reed.
We will be showcasing a wide range of fruits that are produced here on the island. As we know, fruits are very beneficial to us for our health, and so we will have some special emphasis on fruits such as the dragon fruit, the watermelon, guavas, and any major fruit that is being produced in large quantities around this period.
Members of the general public are being encouraged to attend the food festival scheduled for 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on August 2nd, when information will also be provided on how to protect plants from pests and diseases and the treatment for affected crops and plants. Vendors and farmers from across the island, as well as agro-processors from the Department of Agriculture, will be on hand selling their products. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.